The following live stream may include adult language and themes. How could we know for sure? It hasn't happened yet. Anyway, viewer discretion is advised. Go. Hi. Hello.
Hi, hello, hi, welcome in, everyone. Welcome. Oh, so it's a little bit mixed up. We are missing our very favorite redhead. Unfortunately, the my amazing wife is suffering from a migraine, and she is unable to be here and do this with us tonight. James has thankfully stepped up to run things on the stream side, and we're going to try something a little bit different. Before we get into that, how's everybody feeling? We've been talking for a while, so I know how you're feeling, but YouTube doesn't. So go.
I'm feeling fascinated at Erika continuing to embroider right now, and I might be thoroughly distracted by it.
Are you gonna stop?
Man.
I might need you to.
That's totally fine. I can stop.
You might be compelled to. There will be some things that we require tonight,
Okay.
namely a D6 and a D10. We also need a paper and something to write with.
Ooh,
I have
Oh.
I have all of those things.
oh, I
Oh,
haven't-
you're so prepared. I love it.
I know, right? Wow, I'm judging you,
Look,
Erika.
this is Lewis Hamilton's number.
I am super judging you. You said a D6 and a D10.
Okay, I have
Yeah.
a D6. I do need a book. Give me 30 seconds.
My 10 does not match my D6.
To answer your
Let's do
question, Michael, I'm feeling a touch frazzled having to run the stream. But other than that,
Yeah. You know, if it makes you feel any better, I am feeling that as well, because I am running what I am planning on doing this evening is strange and foreign to me.
well, why don't you tell us tell our audience
Before
at
you
least,
do,
what-
before you dive into that, I just want to show the D6 and the D10 that I'm using because I pulled them out and I realized, hey, I think these are from my very first die set that I ever bought back when I was 16.
like similar, yeah.
Mine are deeper green.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It
yeah,
might
you've
just
And
be
a
got
like
little more marbling.
well, mine
got
have
like
a
a
little bit of marbling to them too. It might just be a color gradient
malachite.
thing.
You've
too.
got like a malachite.
I
and
also
you've
have
got like
green
a
dice today.
you,
Look at us. We're so earthy.
malachite and emerald difference there.
Now how's
Well,
the
so James, since you asked,
so kindly.
we're going to be trying something a little different tonight. In the time that we have been together over here at Grimstone, we've been playing Ascensia now. We've been at this Grimstone thing for 2 years, and it is Ascensia is such a big world, and it's getting bigger all the time. We're playing one shots in it. We are meeting all kinds of NPCs, and there's been so many people that have made characters in this game that it has inspired me, compelled me, if you will, to do some world building for the greater part of Ascensia, because we are spending time in very specific place. Eldaria, although right now we're in the Shadowfell, which is neither here nor there. But the world is wide and varied, and I have come up with so many things, pantheons and cosmologies and economies and all sorts of stuff. But I haven't really filled in a lot of the nitty gritty details about other places in the world. And our most recent Essentia centered one shot that Erika ran for us, it started to just dip its toes into a part of the world that I am eager to flesh out. That campaign, of course, or that session, of course, was set in the Shattered Sea, which is in between Karjid and Eldaria. But to the far north of that, I guess, I don't know if that's how it looks on the map, there is a section called Dracus. There's Dracus Minum and Dracus Major. Dracus Major is a very large archipelago. Dracus Minor is a smaller island off of the tip of it. The edge of it is, we're just calling it the Beyond Lands, but the continent itself, Dracus and Major and Dracus Minor, I don't really have a whole lot sorted out for this place. So what I would like to do with you three tonight is use the Quiet Year, or at least a very heavily modified version of it, to figure out Dracus.
Cool.
How does that sound to you all?
That sounds fun.
Super fun.
It sounds terrible, and I'm out.
Okay, bye.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us, James. If you would please just leave the stream running, and mute yourself, that would be super helpful.
I gotta conserve power. I'm gonna turn my computer off. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. Let's do it.
So the way now traditionally we use a deck of cards when we are playing the Quiet Year, but obviously in this format without the use of some sort of digital card deck, that is a little challenging. So we're going to be using a dice mechanic, a D6 and a D10. If you roll a 6, re-roll it. We have 52 prompts, one prompt for every card in the deck, and I'm trying to find my cheat sheet. I'm sorry, I have a very lengthy document that I'm going to be scrolling through clumsily.
I believe in you.
Yeah, because I have only played the Quiet Year the one time, and that was a long time ago now.
2 years?
So instead of a map, traditionally you are setting points on a map, points of interest basically, and figuring out how they're connected. Instead of a map, we will be making a ledger. This is why I say having something to write on and write with. Now, ideally, we want to take notes on everything that we're creating together. I, of course, will be keeping the master ledger, but at the very least, the three of you would keep a ledger for your contributions to the world of Dracus. That would be helpful. So essentially, we are chronicling a defining year. Essentially. There's your.
About leaving before, but,
yeah, I am going to drive. That's my goal for tonight, is to drive James mad.
So far to go, bud.
I know, and that's good in this economy. So we are going to be figuring out a deciding year in Dracus's history. Dracus Major and Dracus Minor. They are interrelated, even though they're two separate places. We're treating them as one. The people of Dracus, primarily Dragonborns.
Oh.
This is takes place. I'm thinking this year is way in the past because I want it to be, which means there are also dragons. Those are really the two, other than it's an archipelago, so there's ocean and half the year, and the Shattered Sea, the Arcan Tide at the other half of the year. But there are coasts and an island.
So what year is this in relation to the main campaign?
Probably like I think going way in the past is
like
probably
in the past.
Sure, yeah, but yeah, between 100 and 200 years, somewhere in there. Okay. I think is a comfortable place. So yeah,
just casual couple centuries.
A blip in geological time.
You're a blip in geological time.
That's true, I am.
So basically,
you piece of piss.
Are we having a good time, children?
It's just her.
I'm gonna have to separate your best.
It's just her. It's not me. Yet. It's not me yet.
Emphasis on the yet. So basically, what we'll do is oh gosh, where's the turn order thing? All right, so you guys will be taking turns, and what you will do is in your ledger and in the master ledger, you will come up, you'll roll your die. Well, we'll start. James, you start with 3 places, right?
3 places?
Like one of you eat, well, you start with 1 place each. Sorry, I'm looking at 3 of you.
Oh,
right?
In like making landmarks on the sort of map?
On the map.
Yes, I believe that's
Yeah.
accurate.
So I think that's, and then we start the turn order, and in the turn order you roll, you draw a card, you get a prompt. Right. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played Quiet.
There's a couple of things we'd go through. We'd talk about, first of all, the biome, which I think you kind of have, but maybe a little more descriptive about the biome of where specifically we're going to be. We talk about what are resources that are widely available, what are resources that are scarce, and then I think we each kind of name one sort of geographic feature.
Okay. So, Dracus, like I said, archipelago and an island. So each of you come up with a place, a landmark. Dragonborn are the main. They don't have to be the only people here, but they are the main people here. Dragons and draconids are plentiful, we'll say. I imagined this part of the world, or this country, to have pretty wide mountain ranges, but I'm not married to that. And James, since you are the resident expert in my mind, in my heart.
Sure. All right, so let me ask you a brief question about dragons in the world of Ascensia.
Yeah.
Are they drawn towards wealth in the same way that we would consider, typical fantasy dragons?
Some of them, yes. Not all of them, I don't think. I think that I don't do hard alignments, so not all red dragons are evil and not all white dragons are good. But I definitely think the metallics specifically, probably yes. I like this idea of the biology taking some, having some role in it, and a gold dragon being drawn to gold, because I don't remember where I first read it, but I read at some point in my life about dragons laying on treasure hoards so that it fuses to their bodies. They lay still for so long that the gold becomes like one with their scales, and it makes them stronger, makes them more resilient. I always really liked that idea. So yes, I think they can. I don't necessarily think all dragons are like that.
I want to say Smog was had like the coins and stuff.
Coins and stuff.
Yeah. So in the original description and in some of the Tolkien's original art, the gold that he had been laying on had fused to parts of his chest.
All right. So to that end, I would say that there's definitely some sort of mountain range, rich in precious metals, gems, etc. A particular mountain that is flush with a particularly rich gold vein. I don't know what gold is in Draconic, but I would call it that. Mount Gold.
I will get back to you.
Yeah.
Mount
Mount Bubble.
Mount.
But yeah, something of that nature. That would be my geographic feature is a mountain range, but particularly one mountain that is flush with precious metals and other rare earth resources.
Okay, we will call it Mount Gold for now, and it is a part of a precious metal mountain range. We'll come up with proper names, and I will absolutely make this map. That's one of the reasons that I low-key wanted to do this, is because when I sat down to do this part of the world map, like I just kind of drew a blank. and just didn't want to do it. So this gives me at least like a starting point for locations. So once we're done with this year, which I don't know if we probably won't get that done tonight, but I plan on doing the full year, all 52 prompts, and using that to create the Drakus map, because I would like to set a campaign in Drakus
Cool.
at some point.
Fun. I like dragons.
Yeah, I want some dragons with my dungeons. We've had a lot of dungeons, really.
No dragons.
There's been a pretty
Precious
lacking on the
little
dragons.
dragons.
A veritable
Precious
Mhm.
little dragons.
of dragons.
So, yeah,
It's a whole lot of dungeon and.
it is. You're right. You're right. It's dungeon and very much, and that's a personal failing. So I'm overcompensating by coming up with Dragonland.
Building on James's mountain range, I think there's a section of the mountain range that like gets up so that over the height threshold where they all become snow capped, so that it
Okay.
starts like a wide variety of freshwater rivers through that's kind of the source of like either one major or like multiple major rivers through the island.
Yeah, and I guess I should clarify. You can set Drakus Minor or Drakus Major.
Ah, okay.
James, Mountain Range, I assume you probably meant
Probably say
Drakus
Drakus
Major.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots
Stick
of
with Drakus.
mountains on the
That
very
was
small island.
Well, never mind.
Okay.
Never mind. Yep. That's just, I need to talk less.
I know what I want to do.
Go for it.
Awesome. So opposite of Erika, in the like lowlands and the valleys of these mountains and the foothills, there are a very active geothermal region. So there are geothermal geysers, there are big hot pools of acidic hot water. It's really good for dragon scales, less good for other wayward animals that may wander in to them. And there is, with that, of course, plenty of hot magma just below the surface,
magma.
getting things nice and hot and helping to generate those precious gems that are in our mountain range.
Magma.
Liquid hot.
Love it. All right, so I'm water, probably the resource from Erika. Resource, Katie.
A resource. Oh,
Plentiful or scarce, right, James? It's one or the other.
I think we want to name like there might be a specific number and I don't remember and I can't bring up the rules.
That's
right in front
fine.
of
We're
me,
playing a janky version anyway.
because it'll mess up the stream. We name like some plentiful resources and then some scarce resources. So things that we have in abundance, things that we do not have in abundance.
Okay, so with James, with your Mount Gold, your mountain range, obviously precious metals and gems in abundance. What is scarce?
So again, the resources don't have to be necessarily directly linked to the geographic
Oh,
feature.
That's that's a good point.
But I would say if I'm gonna have to name a scarce resource, I will say I gotta think about it. Like game animals. Like there's not a lot of
that's too bad. That's
basically
what dragons eat.
They're either gonna fish or they have to import their beef, as it were. That's okay. Your camera's fun. It's just on party mode. That's all. So yeah, I would say game animals.
Erika, you have a scarcity?
Ooh, that's a tough one. Oh, like arable land. Like if this is a very mountainous island, there's not a lot of good places to farm.
It's a good one.
It's like the Yukon. People come here to strike it rich, but there's not really a good way to stay alive.
Yeah.
So I didn't name a plentiful resource before you moved on to scarce
Yeah,
resource.
yeah. Well, I was going to ask for that and then come back to you and ask for both.
Okay, thanks. So plentiful would be geothermal energy.
Brilliant.
Scarce. Hmm.
And remember, it can be the whole of the place. It doesn't have to be just to your landmark.
Sure. Say there's a scarcity of lumber. There's like a lot of good like shrubby plants and like scraggly trees, right? But with how like it sounds like a fairly like difficult place to live. It's
I was
very
gonna say, this
still,
sounds like
very,
crap
very
island.
mountainous. I mean, like there's clearly like still like good things. It's just not like a great place for big, strong trees to grow. It's, you got a lot of scrappy trees and shrubs and grasses.
Maybe like lowland forests, like
Yeah, there's like little
like
like
in valleys.
maybe like some like shrubby chaparral style like plants, but then you've also got like your scrubby, scraggly trees growing high on the mountains.
Yeah.
So there's probably like plenty of like blackberries, and blueberries, like those things are around, like things that are rugged
Dragons
and
love blackberries.
No, dragons love tacos. You're
Dragons do love tacos.
But they loathe blackberry tacos.
They loathe salsa.
Mhm.
No
There's
peppers.
One thing I've learned.
Oh yeah, I did read that.
Mhm.
They also love the name broccoli, is my understanding.
Yeah. I
don't know
that's
how they
true.
feel about eating it.
All right, so we have a couple of spots. One of the things that, because we are not drawing this is something that I would like from all of you. Where do you imagine these places? If you can do inland, coast, highland.
I would say mountains or highland.
Right?
Yeah, Highland.
The north, because everywhere has a north.
Rivers, it's kind of all out, and then valley, I imagine inland, lowlands and valleys, inland. All right. So, who wants to go first? Is there a mechanism for figuring out who goes first in this game?
No.
Let's roll a d10 and see who gets the highest.
Yeah.
Yeah, roll your. Let's have a roll off. Roll your math rocks.
No.
I got a 9.
God, why can't I roll in the tray?
I got a 6.
I also got a 6.
Roll off.
The reroll.
Reroll. It's a roll off. I got a 1.
It's a 1.
We got to roll off.
Wait.
We got a 1. You got a 1.
Perfect. It's a double roll off.
Wait, what? Oh my God!
I got a 10.
The suspense.
I got a 4.
I guess I'm first.
I just realized I've actually been rolling a d8 this whole time. So, whatever.
Been nerfing yourself.
All right, so Katie, you're first. Erika, you're second. James, you're last.
I'm last
James
because I'm
is
stupid.
last because of the self nerf.
Yeah, the self nerf there.
Nerf, if you will.
That's fine.
All right, so I have 52 prompts because this is meant to be played with a deck of cards.
You're meant to be. I'm sorry. Continue.
So roll your d6 and your d10. If you roll the 6, roll it again and tell me what you get. We're creating number 1 through 52.
If you do remember, Michael, the seasons can end early, so you may.
Yeah.
I got a 18, I think, based on right because I combined my one for my d6 and my 8 for my d10. Is that what you're intending, or am I mathing them together? Okay, cool. Yeah, 18.
No, that's right. 18.
So the 6 is the 10 spot. The 8 is the 1 spot. The 10 is the 1 spot, or the other way around.
Yeah. No,
The
that's
10 is the 1 spot.
yeah.
Okay, the 10 is the 1 spot. Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I should have explained that better. So on your turn, you roll the die. All right, so here's the prompt. What hoard or archive is created, and what does it contain?
What
So-
hoard or archive? Go
So
ahead, you
in
were gonna
one
explain.
in 1 to 3 sentences, you can explain this out. I will add the feature. You can add a new feature to the ledger. You can modify an existing feature, or you can remove something. You can
So I can
also on your
add,
turn,
modify, or remove.
yeah. And then the other thing is projects. You can
Right.
start a project, right?
But first, I'm
And then
answering the
once,
question.
but first you answer the question.
Okay, let me answer the question first, and then tell me what I can do next.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay. Okay. What hoard or archive is maintained? Okay. Um. I kind of want there, because I mentioned that there is a scarcity of lumber, that means there's also a scarcity of paper. And so books and written knowledge are very jealously maintained and hoarded. They are kept meticulously, and these people are constantly comparing how many books are almost a measure of wealth. That is how meticulously these archives are hoarded.
Okay. Do you want to come up with one specific archive of note?
Sure, um, there is a rumor of a secret hoard of books, with a person, a bookkeeper, a librarian who maintains it. But nobody knows who the librarian is or where this archive is hidden.
Love it.
Except, of course, the librarian.
Of course. Okay, so you can start a project. So you can introduce a project at any time. A project is a long-term goal, right?
Right.
And then you can advance it on your turn. Or on your next turn, whatever event that has been described as if it advances the target. You determine. We get to self-determine how many turns it takes for projects to get finished. There are also discoveries. Is that the other thing, James?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can make a discovery, or I can do research.
Or you can do research.
If you're going by the quiet year rules, it's you discover something new, hold a discussion, or start a project.
Oh,
okay.
Right. Hold a discussion. That's the freaking phrase I could not remember.
Okay, and so starting a project would be doing research.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then you said I could also add or modify features.
Mm-hmm. At this point, at this point in the game, there's not a lot on there yet. And there's no I was going to ask this earlier and I should have, because we are now. Like the contempt token, I don't remember using that when we played.
No, that's only if somebody talks over you or something like that.
Yeah, because it's complicated. It sounds like it complicates it to me.
It basically,
if you got
thing it does is at the end of the game, you're like, how contentious were we? Or did we work really well together? It doesn't really change.
Okay, so
the
map.
So the idea
discussion, start a project, and what was the third thing?
Discover something.
Make a discovery.
Make a discovery. Okay, cool. I would like to discover. There's so much. I would just have so many options. I would like to discover some rangy little mountain goats living up in those mountains, trying to hide in those little scrubby shrubs clinging to the mountainsides. They're constantly in and out of little caves in the rocks, which is in the mountains, which is perhaps why they hadn't been discovered yet.
Ooh, mountain cave goats.
They're wiry, not a whole lot of meat on them.
I cannot wait to draw that.
They also made an indie rock band. It's pretty
I love them.
They're the mountain cave goats are just a bit more underground than the one that you're thinking of.
Yeah.
All right, cut the stream. That's it. Okay, we're done. We're it. That's it. Cut the feed.
I have fine form tonight, you guys. I don't know what it is.
That was really good. Well done. Well played, everybody.
Joke after joke tonight. Aren't you guys just so lucky?
I cut myself.
Hashtag blessed.
Okay. And then that's the end of your turn, right?
Yes.
Am I missing anything, James?
Nope.
All right, Erika.
Okay.
Roll them bones.
Damn bones, damn.
I got to
math.
52 exactly.
52? Lord.
The Frost Shepherds come, game's over.
I mean, that is kind of that's how it's meant to go, right? I mean, this is a heavy question. What is sacrificed to preserve the whole?
Oh. This is an island of dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Sacrificed.
And I could get into the nitty gritty of the geography of it, but I don't feel like that's very stream worthy.
Yeah. Are these dragons like worshipped as gods?
Feasibly. I don't probably. Yeah, right?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if they're like, if it's an island of Dragonborn and there's like only a few actual dragons on the island, are they like the dragon gods of this world?
I have not made that decision. So there are dragon gods. That is a thing that exists in Ascensia. This place can totally be. I mean, I guess it would be weird if they were all there. Maybe.
Right.
You don't put all your dragon gods in one place.
In one island.
It's a recipe for disaster.
Okay.
But yeah. But I also can conceivably see that just like kobolds worship dragons.
Yeah.
You know? So there could be a dragon that thinks it's a god and acts like a god and is revered as a god. It doesn't necessarily mean it's a god.
Walks like a god, talks like a god.
It's the worst answer ever in that.
That's okay.
It could be either way.
No, that's helpful. Like initially, I think that if like gold is in abundance here, they don't want for a lot to add to their hoard, like materially. And so I think what's sacrificed are like stories. Like people might venture out and like try to go on a quest that you would like write a story about, and then because these books are also revered, you would then gift the dragon god your like tales, but once you gift it to them, it's not yours anymore, and you like forget that you were on it. And so like it's no longer
I love that.
your history.
So we're let's call those life tomes.
Yeah.
Shorthand is terrible tonight, but that's fine. I'm sure I'll be able to decipher it. And I'm sure y'all's notes are just...
Well, and also mercifully, this is being preserved for posterity.
Yeah.
Oh, right! That's correct! I keep forgetting. There's a camera in front of me. Cool. All right. So, you want to make a discovery? Do you want to start a project, or do you want to have a discussion?
I will make a discovery. Along the coast, there is an abundance of strange dragon seagull hybrids that are like the
Drake gulls.
Yeah, drake gulls.
Draggles.
Draggles. I like that.
You horrible artwork incoming.
Yeah. They're the same size as a seagull, and they're like those feathered dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Have you seen Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
Yes.
The rat gulls?
Yes.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm imagining, but a dragon.
Yes.
Oh, fun.
Yes,
I was seeing tiny Archaeopteryxes,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but like obnoxious.
but scraggly.
Scraggly and kind of janky. Like,
Scraggly
Really
devils.
janky.
For some
what
reason,
kind
they're
of
like the,
what kind of a god?
So for some reason, they're like those
What
seagulls in
kind of-
Finding Nemo as well, and they're just like mine.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to take that image and redraw it as the Draggle.
Mhm.
Draggles.
The Draggles.
Come to Draggle Rock. Doot, doot, doot,
Draggles
doot,
or
doot.
Drackles? Drackles.
Draggles.
Okay.
Draggles. Sounds more. I
Can
don't
there,
like that.
Can there be a Draggle
Like
Rock?
Draggles.
Yes.
Okay.
Draggle Rock.
Drag-
Yes.
with the Draggle.
Abs-
Yes.
Absolutely.
Jim Henson's Draggle
A
Rock.
100. Yes.
That is James's project, is to start Draggle Rock.
Draggle
Yeah,
Rock.
Draggle Rock.
No.
Yes. And it's just covered in like bird poop and like fries. Like,
For some
My
reason.
discovery is going to be fries.
Wait. I'm not sure my reference is getting through to Erika. She might not be old enough for it. Are you,
I'm picturing that's
Do
fair.
you know what Fraggle Rock is?
are you
Erika?
familiar with the Jim Henson?
You don't know what
show,
Fraggle Rock?
I don't think I know what Fraggle Rock
All right,
is. I'm
well,
gonna
now
search
you have
it.
homework.
Now I have homework.
You do it right now,
Well,
in the
I was-
middle of something, Erica.
I'm sorry. I was
ADHD.
picturing,
I knew
like,
that was going to happen.
a really janky little rock, just like covered in birch.
No,
You
that's
got
not.
a literal like
no.
piece of stone.
Much more whimsical.
Sometimes,
and more
Erica,
felt.
sometimes you say things, and you say things like I would imagine an alien posing as a human would say.
Wow.
In the best way possible.
Oh boy.
Oh, that's really funny.
Like,
Yeah.
have you seen that show that is it Being Human?
Yeah.
I don't think I
With
have even I'll have
Alan
to watch it.
Tudyk.
It's Resident Alien, right? Is that right?
Or no, Resident
Yeah, Being
Alien.
Human is
Fuck.
completely different. It's about a werewolf, a
Yeah.
ghost, and a vampire.
Oh, that's
I-
right. That's right.
I see your reference to like little critters.
Yes,
now.
Fraggle Rock.
Like,
They're Muppets.
this makes a lot more sense than me being like, clearly all of these draggles hang out on.
On this rock and shit all over this rock.
It's just gross.
Well, see, no, here's now my headcanon is that Erica's Draggle Rock is a physical place that Jim Henson's father took him to when they were kids. And then when he became an adult, he made the Draggle Rock puppet show.
of a
And
trope.
it was because of that trip.
It's because of the
It's a
trip.
whole,
It's
it's
got-
a whole
In my
thing
brain,
now.
it's
It
kind
took-
of like a really short jetty.
It took 2 turns for us to get completely off track.
Off.
Wait,
Off
it's
the
James'
rails.
turn now, isn't it?
Yes.
It is.
I need to roll for a prompt. Okay.
You do need to roll
You
for a
do.
prom.
Yeah, I'll roll a d10 this time instead of a d8. That is the 28.
28. 28. What great structure falls into disrepair or is deliberately damaged?
Mm.
Yeah, we haven't really established any like
Hmm.
civilizations. I mean, the library's a
record.
hoard. That could feasibly be I guess a structure, but one I guess can hoard things in lots of different ways.
There is a tremendously intricate silver mine that people, I guess some of the silver fell out of favor for some reason, and the silver mine was purposefully sabotaged and laid to waste. brave souls could still venture down into it, but there are unknown dangers that now lurk within the depths of the silver mine.
And like I said, there's magma very close to the surface, so.
Magma. Love it. Do you want to make a discovery, start a project, or have a discussion?
Sure, let's have a discussion.
Oh.
Ooh.
I guess, okay, so with discussions, basically you can sort of ask a question of the community, and I can either, as the question asks, well, let me make sure I've got this right.
Just here for the vibes.
Yeah, each player gets...
Yeah.
I can choose to open with a question or a statement. If I open with a question, I get the last word. If I open with a statement, I don't get to say anything else.
All right.
So
I forgot about that completely.
Yeah. So I will ask a question. Hey, who messed with the silver mine? And then we can just go in turn order. And Michael, if you want to jump in on that, I don't see any reason why you couldn't either. Couldn't do so. So I guess if you want to go first. I'm just taking over now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let me.
I think Michael should.
Well, I mean, it's you're just a guide. You're
Yeah, right.
It's very it's not very
That's a
strict.
humble guide.
I'm just a humble guide.
But sure,
just
yeah.
Just a guide.
I heard it was a band of kobolds gone renegade from way down south.
If you ask me, it was those who have control of the gold mines, and they were tired of any competition coming from those running the silver mines.
I heard the kobolds were working for someone and that it wasn't of their own accord to destroy the silver mine.
I desperately want to make a William Jennings Bryan joke here, but that's going to be for an audience of one. That's me.
The audience of James.
Yes. I mean, the most important audience, of course, but
Goodbye.
Yes, I do believe... I believe it was the gold dragons that didn't want any competition in terms of the value of their metals, so they were the ones interfering with the silver. Okay.
Perfect.
That's it.
All right.
Perfect.
Perfection.
Thanks.
And how much time is supposed to pass each turn?
Like 2 to 3 minutes.
Oh, no, each round.
Each turn's a week.
A week, right?
Right.
Okay, so a week goes by. We didn't start any projects.
Actually, each person that goes, it's a week.
That makes sense.
So that
Makes
was
52
3
weeks,
weeks.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right. We are
So a month goes by.
Well, 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
It's
I
basically
mean, I have not decided how time works in Ascensia because fuck. That's so hard.
No, leave it there.
Oh.
Because fuck.
Fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Fuck time.
All right.
Time's a construct anyway.
Wibbly
It is.
wobbly.
Created by
It's
capitalism.
completely made up. Yep. So back to the top of the turn order then.
It's me.
James, can you remind me if there's anything else we do in between turns?
Nope. This is it.
That's it?
This is the game.
That's the game.
Cool.
It's the game.
Cool. Yeah.
I got a 36.
36.
I guess
a good number.
after 13 weeks, it would be a new season.
Okay.
Insofar as that's this season's kind of in the game
Yeah.
of Quiet Year, the seasons kind of determine the caliber of the prompts, which is gonna be a little different here since we're randomly rolling for them. But
Yeah. And I did not. There is some degree of escalation as they went on, just because that's how creativity works.
sure.
I found but I'm also, I could shift
Yeah,
some things
'cause, like,
around if I feel I need to.
Spring is
So-
meant to be a time of abundance. Summer is a time
Right.
of like still relative abundance, but challenges. Fall is the time of more challenges, and then winter is
And
the
then
time of,
winter
like,
is the most
desperation.
challenging. Yeah.
Winter
Yeah.
sucks.
And
Winter
it's
does
not-
suck here because they're not farming and they're not hunting. So what are they eating?
Okay.
The
36.
Straggles.
What new weapon, tool, or craft is forged from local materials? Now, no pressure. This response absolutely could have real world implications.
Shush. Why would you tell me that? What was that,
You
James?
know.
Was that you?
My phone just started playing a video for reasons that are unclear to me. I'm sorry.
It's okay. You're tired of this. I get it.
Well,
Cool weapon or craft. Now there's like so much pressure.
I think there's also, you can pass and we can come back to you.
No. I'm gonna come up with something.
I know you will. I just don't want to you to feel like you got to do it real fast. There is a mechanic to pass and come back.
Thank you. I'm good. Cool weapon or craft. Okay. Well, as we just mentioned, there is not a whole lot of food here. So, what are we doing for food? I think what we are doing is we are going to be looking more outside of our island for sources of food. So the craft that we make is a literal craft. This is the like we are able to fly on our own, but the Shattered Sea is a difficult place to be, as it were. So we devise something to protect us while we're out there searching for food sources. A shield of some kind to protect our delicate wings and our delicate faces from the storm, so we can find more food. Yeah, like wing sheaths and face armor.
also known as a helmet.
Nah, I like armor. I like it being like close to the skin, like something that like looks is like an attachment to the
goggles. Yeah, like a mask.
Like a mask.
It's a flight mask. We have flight masks and wing sheaths.
The specific purpose is there, but the craft is dragon armor.
Yes.
Developed Ray-Bans.
Because like we have this, our scales protect like most of us, right? But our
the shattered, as you said, the Shattered Sea is a dangerous place.
Yeah, our wings are delicate and our eyes are vulnerable.
Is scorching Ray-Bans anything? Is that anything at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's something there.
Yeah.
We'll sit on that for a minute. Get back to you.
Scorching Ray-Bans is something that I would give a player in a like futuristic like space campaign. They'd be like, what if I had
Belljammer?
That's cast Scorching Ray. And I'd be like, excellent, do it.
That's totally a thing, and that's totally a thing now.
Unfortunately,
I would like to
allowed. We've enacted a Scorching Ray ban. Go ahead, Katie. I'm sorry.
I would like to ban this conversation and continue the game.
Right. Discovery, discussion.
I would like to start a project where we are a plucky band of ragtag Dungeoneers are going to take a look at the silver mines, because why should there be a monopoly?
I mean, there's copper.
True.
We need some competition.
How long do you think this project will take?
Well, we're going to be trying to clear out these silver mines of the dangers so that it becomes a viable resource once again. So I'm going to say it's going to take a little while, maybe 4 weeks.
That's what I was thinking.
Hey, wow. Mind meld.
Okay. And the year rolls on. Erika.
All right. 15.
15. What trade route or pilgrimage path is established?
Ooh. Trade routes are going to be incredibly important. And so I think early on, as soon as this like dragon armor of sorts was viable for longer distances, there were merchant adventurers that traveled out into the like the astral sea, so that they could try to make contact with other areas. So I think there's
Let's refer to the Gulf of Dracus.
Gulf of Dracus. Okay.
Gives us the space in between Dracus Minor and Dracus Major.
Okay. So let's just stick there for now.
Yeah. Just for. I mean, we can venture outside of that, but let's refer just for the Gulf of Dracus.
So maybe that's when they discovered Dracus Minor, was on one of these first missions, and we haven't talked much about the geography yet. So maybe it's a more kind of like flat.
More like,
and there's like a plateau, or I don't know what the right word is, but if there's a lot of like geothermal activity here, maybe those lands are a lot more like, that's where all of like the nutrient rich soil is.
Love it. Oh, yeah, love it. Yeah.
I love how this game just like sparks ideas in the DM's head. DM's head. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's so.
I need that as a little reaction image.
Yeah, this. I love this game.
Me too.
I keep forgetting that I have these stickers on my chest until I see them on the screen.
Yeah, I keep forgetting you do too, and then I'm like, does Katie have like a? Is that like a? What is that? Is this? You doing like? Is that like an IV? What the fuck's in? What do you got going on there? Well, on my end, it's just at the bottom of the screen most of the time. So like,
yeah. Oh, and then I need to start a project, make a discovery, or start a discussion.
Those are the three things.
Okay, I will start a discussion. And I will say, what are they farming on Dracus Minor?
Okay. What's like the most? Okay, so what's the climate like on Dracus Minor? I guess is the question I would ask.
I would say it's. Well, you guys decide. I don't give a shit.
All right, fine.
It could be more like, so we've got like
it's up to you. It's up to you.
We've got a very like, look, listen. So we've got like a very like Highland, Greenland type kind of place, right, in Dracus Major. So it seems it makes sense for like a counterbalance for the climate of Dracus Minor to be a little bit more like Ireland, right?
Yeah.
Whereas it's a little bit more green, it's a little softer, it's more
wetter.
Temperate. Yeah, it's wet, like Washington.
Yeah.
Well,
that's kind of what I was
to that
thinking.
end, then I think we should be growing tubers.
Ooh, okay.
And other root vegetables.
All right. Dragon potato famine.
With how much water we're getting, it's pretty easy to redirect that water into rice paddies.
with
Oh, you're muted or something.
Oh no, I just spoke really quietly. Rice patties was the first thing I thought of too. Go ahead, Erica.
Okay. We have taken some of those scraggly goats and relocated them and created a new breed of goat that is a lot hardier. So we've domesticated herds of goats.
Fatty goats.
Hmm.
Is that a suggestion that you're making? Because not to
Go
be
ahead.
like rules lawyer, but when you're doing a
No.
discussion, it's not like you're not starting a project.
Oh wait, they start and then everybody goes once. Oh my bad.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Okay, cool.
It's just what are we gonna do with this issue, and then everybody sort of voices their opinion.
Okay.
My
cool.
bad. That's my
Got
bad.
it.
I didn't.
No, that makes
I didn't
sense.
Register that was
So Michael, you got to say something.
Yeah.
domesticated goats.
Okay.
I'll just take Erica's.
Okay.
Great.
I was gonna do fish, but I like goats better. So
Domesticated goats. Cool.
okay.
That makes sense.
But you get to wrap it up though with your
I
discussion.
have one more thing. Oh, okay.
Probably need proper vegetables. Just there.
Yeah, I was gonna say
A lot of stuff doesn't
a
mean-
corn vegetable.
Just beets and
Beets.
carrots and turnips.
I mean, they are a superfood.
Yeah.
And if
Beets.
you're
I like
growing
beets.
potatoes, if you're growing tubers, you can grow beets.
You can grow beets. Yeah. There we go.
Dragon
Just-
Golden
So
beets.
there's
Mhm.
the Drakis Islands delicacy is dragon borscht.
But Dracus Minor vodka, fucking
Ooh.
choice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Choice.
Earthy and pink.
All right.
Mhm.
So
Wait.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Give me
I
jams.
didn't- Oh, I rolled a 30.
Oh, there.
Sorry. I rolled. And
30.
I forgot I never actually got my prompt. Because it was still Erica's turn.
Oh, I did not hear.
Sorry.
No, because I didn't say it.
My
Because it
bad.
was still Erica's turn.
There.
It's my fault. I was getting confused.
Ooh. What resource runs dry and who suffers?
Ooh.
Hmm.
Hey, so sorry, real quick. Sorry, go back to Erica's turn. Since with Dracus Minor and like there being arable land all of a sudden, does a resource now become plentiful?
Sure. Yeah.
Yes, I have been making actually note because that's
Okay.
probably happened in a couple places.
Okay.
So
Sure.
Yeah, you can bring in both new abundances or new scarcities.
yeah, and I've been making note of that in the ledger.
So
And
should we?
I'll make a document to share with everybody.
Okay, but so can you say what you have now determined then is abundant? Because that can affect our choices later.
Ooh, true.
Yeah. So abundances. Currently we have water. We have
Mhm.
gemstones and gold.
Mhm.
We have geothermal energy. Silver is a scarcity at the moment. And then Dracus, this most recent one, Dracus Minor, gives us some. I don't want to abundance food, I guess,
Agriculture?
nutrients,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
some kind of like I guess it could be in the form of like food or some resource that's used in what's that? There's a word for that. Agricultural goods. I don't know.
Produce?
Anyway, sure. Those are currently our plentifuls.
Okay. So remind me the prompt one more time.
So, what resource runs dry and who suffers first?
All right. Fire back at me if you want on this one, because it's not really like a resource that you just listed. But I'm going to say that the trade winds mysteriously die.
Ooh.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
Making
that's
it
excellent.
difficult to bring things in from outside the islands, and even travel between Dracus Major and Dracus Minor is difficult.
Mhm.
And to counteract that, we will start a project to try and harness the geothermal energy in some way, or the principles of geothermal energy, to develop craft that does not require the wind to travel the seas.
Fun.
It sounds like
I-
airships.
I have had all kinds of ideas about like special airships from Drakus, but I've not really I haven't
AKA hot air balloons.
Sure.
Zeppelins.
Yeah. Dirigibles.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would say that's a 6-week project. I think that's a more long-term thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna set it to 6.
Okay. All right. And then that's the end of that. Another 3 weeks has passed. There are still 1 week left on your project, the Silver Mines project.
Okay.
And it is just about 9 o'clock. So we have gone 6 weeks into the year.
Okay.
There's a good stopping spot, or do we want to keep going another round? It's up to you guys.
I mean, I'm good to go. I know others would prefer an earlier stop point.
Yeah. I could go like one more round and then we can call it quits.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, then
Thanks,
start
guys.
us off. Roll the die.
Great. It's my turn. Nope, Harper, don't run. It'd just be a pain in the ass later if you run.
Escape
38.
if you can.
38.
Sawyer calls him Papa.
Aw.
H's are hard, so they're just always P's. Like hippos are now Pippo.
Pippos.
My kid sister, it was Hokapontus, which is funny because I was like, there's a P sound in that. You're saying it. So 38. Who demands equal voice, and how is the demand met?
Ooh. I feel like we've devised kind of a capitalist society here, where the gold dragons kind of have like most of the say and the weight, and silver is pretty much non-existent. Copper is like around. So like it's like these sorry, ask the prompt again.
Who demands equal voice, and
Demands
how
equal
is their demand met?
Who demands equal voice? So the ones demanding equal voice, are those. I feel like there's like a simple answer, but I'm like want to make it complicated, but my brain's like not braining.
Hey,
Yeah, it's those.
I can sympathize.
It's those who it's the silver miners who've been whose families rather like their inheritance came from silver, but like that has dried up. And it's the copper families as well, who feel like they are not valued as highly. They have to work 3 times as hard for the same kind of recompense, and so they start demanding that like some of this wealth be a bit more equally distributed. The 99% starts rising up against the 1%. I don't know that their needs will be met immediately, but we now know that like there's arable land, and actually, we'll say that the what is offered to those who feel like they're working so hard is the chance to start afresh and farm out at Drakus Minor. So they are offered great tracts of land.
love it. I guess I should have clarified. A lot of the questions where we've been hovering have been like about the land itself, but there's a lot of geopolitical stuff and socioeconomic stuff as well. But yeah, I love that. So they're offered farmsteads in Dracus Minor in an effort to get some equalization of the wealth. Yeah, that's great. All right, you make any discoveries? Have any discussions?
Yes,
or start any project? Your project will be complete by the end of your turn as well.
Oh, sweet. That's fun. Yeah, indeed. I wasn't even thinking about it. I think I would like to make a discovery of in our geothermal pools. We find some algae that it seems like it should not be able to live in such a hostile environment, but it is thriving. So we'll start another project and look into these algae and see how it is that they're able to survive in such a high temperatures and what implications that could have.
Well, you made a discovery. You can't make it's not make a discovery and start a project, right?
Oh, sorry.
So we can do a project next turn.
Sorry. Discovery of, algae. I got you.
Geothermal algae is a great phrase, though. It just is. It's like that's going to be my band name.
They only pronounce it like New Zealanders, though. It's always algae.
Algae.
Geothermal algae.
So then is it geothermal?
Geothermal algae.
That's a algae.
Bottle rubbies. All right.
And my project is finished, right?
And your project is finished, and as a result, there is now an abundance of silver.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting.
Cool.
Okay, I would assume that it's just. My thought was that it was just going to be cleared so that if someone else wanted to start a project to start mining silver, they could.
Oh, I guess that's a good point. My thinking was now, okay, sure, yeah. So that opens silver up as a resource.
Okay, so
it's no longer a scarcity.
When a project is finished, you tell the person who started the project tells us what the results were. So
what's the results of your project?
Yeah, what happened?
The result of my project, thank you, is that we did discover there were hidden dangers in there. There were strange monsters and creatures that we don't have any name for yet. And we did wind up clearing them out, but we did find additional tunnels, and we don't know where those tunnels go. They don't seem to have any silver in them from what our dungeoneers and scouts can tell. But they continue on into the silver mines, I would assume, are kind of in like the mountain ranges, but they continue like throughout the island, it would seem. But we have no idea. Like, we saw the openings in many places coming out of the silver mines, but we don't know where they go just yet.
Can I?
And so now it's clear, but if anyone would like to start a project to mine, they could. James,
can I ask a follow-up question, Michael?
Yeah.
Do the dungeoneers believe they've eradicated the creatures, or just cleared out the ones that they found?
They cleared out the creatures that they found in the mines, so that the mines themselves now seem accessible. But what other ghoulies might be further in, they're not sure. And they were strange. They were not like any of your typical mundane creatures that we were finding. They had multiple eyes, too many legs.
What
horrors? It was a bit eldritch, you might say.
What's Michael gonna draw tonight?
That's the end of my turn, I think. Harper, are you losing your ability mind?
I got a 21.
21. 21.
21.
What bridge, causeway, or ferry system connects or separates the two islands? The two Dracuses.
A bridge, causeway, or ferry system. Interesting. I don't want to, like, because we started a project to develop a way of flight without, right? Like, I don't want to, like,
Make like a bridge. Yeah.
Right? I don't want to, like, make
sense.
like a bridge.
That makes sense. Unless it's like a secret bridge or something.
Yeah. A secret tunnel under the ocean.
Secret tunnel.
Secret bridge. Secret bridge.
Through the shattered
mountains.
So I don't want to create something that feels like it takes away from that project.
Fun fact, that's a spot that if you did that, it would create, that would be the contempt token.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's where it would come into play.
That's where it would
from what, at least from my understanding of it, because it would takes away from something else that somebody else is.
I don't think it necessarily does from my perspective, because the maneuverability in the seas still would extend to other outlying areas and not just as between these two islands.
That's true.
So
yeah.
Feel free to do that if you'd like. You don't have
That's
to.
true. I was going to ask if there could be like bridges built between the peaks of the mountains instead.
Oh, absolutely. Yes. Cool. 100% there can be.
Cool. Let's
do
that.
Clarifying question. So I guess we haven't established it, but we've established that there are dragons. Have we established that there are also like dragon-born like people?
Yes. I'm sorry. I thought you could hear us when we were talking earlier.
I think I could. I just wanted to clarify.
Yes, dragonborn
are very much. Correctly.
Yes, cool. They're very much established here.
Yeah. And dragonborn can typically fly. Yes.
No. Half dragons can, but that's really a whole thing that I don't want to get into at the moment. But there are this Dracus is home to lots of draconids. So there can absolutely be like younger dragons and lesser dragons and adult dragons that would make use of armor.
One of my favorite D&D monster names, the Ambush Drake. Are there those?
Oh, fucking A, man.
Yeah. Everywhere you go, you're getting ambushed.
Everywhere you go. Yeah. Everywhere you go.
Yeah.
If you haven't looked at Fizzband's Treasury Dragons, it's top tier.
Can the ambush Drake be like door-to-door salesman?
Kind of.
Yeah. Or Jehovah's Witnesses.
I've always thought of them as more like pets, but yeah, no, that's great.
Okay, so there are mountain bridges.
There are mountain bridges. They connect the mountain peaks. And I will start a project. A dungeoneering group is going to venture into the tunnel system below the silver mines.
Is it the same dungeoneering group as before?
I think it is. I think they're like, you know what, this was fun. Like,
yeah, they're intrepid adventurers.
Wow, let's go back down. And they're gonna give it another 4 weeks.
Can I ask a follow-up question? Yeah. What is the makeup of this band of dungeoneers?
Interesting.
Katie makes notes for the next one shot that she's gonna do.
I think they're all dragonborn. They're all like natives of this island. But I will leave party comp up to whatever Tales from Ascensia gets run to figure out what's in these games.
or just flat out campaign.
Or yeah, just flat out campaign. Yeah.
Draconic Eldritch Horror campaign would be fun.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
I'm asking for it.
Yeah, baby, let's go. I got so many dragons. Oh Lord.
I like
I
dragons.
think that is my turn.
I'm just drowning in dragons over here.
I'm drowning in dragons over here.
All right, last turn for
Look at
the
me,
Eve.
great problem.
40.
I don't know if you guys.
40
I don't know
what?
if y'all saw. So okay.
No, go ahead. What were you say?
No, I'm off topic. I don't know if y'all saw Sawyer's pajamas, but they were covered in dragons. So I was saying.
Amazing. I was about to say 64, but that doesn't work. So let me roll.
No,
that
you have to
D6
re-roll
again.
your sixes.
Yes, that's what I'm doing. 54 also does not work, so I guess I'll re-roll my ones die. Well, have we done any ones in the 50s yet?
52.
52. Just give me 51.
51.
Yeah, because otherwise I'd just be rolling the dense die until I got a 1 or a
Yeah,
0.
until you got, yeah.
What landmark becomes a place of pilgrimage or warning?
Mm.
Can I make up a landmark for this?
Absolutely.
Okay. Most of the mountain range, the mountains are they're your classical spiky, triangle pointy
Sierra Nevada.
yes, mountains. But there's one peak that is bizarrely a natural mesa. Have you all ever heard of oh gosh, it's like the very specific type of coal mining where they just take the top of a mountain off.
Drip mining.
It looks like that. It's just completely flat. It's not even like it's mostly flat with a little. It's just like it was sanded down flat.
The worst type of mining.
And
Vertically.
yeah, it's real bad for the
You're
environment.
the worst type of flat.
Yeah.
Terrible.
And no one knows how or why this one particular mesa got this way. So it's become sort of a place of religious worship. Perhaps over time, it starts with a small, kind of almost like a Stonehenge kind of thing, and develops over time into a more formal sort of temple, etc. Yeah.
It's like a natural landing pad for the dragons.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be called the throne of somebody. I'm not gonna tell you who, but it's 100%. That's what they think. It's flat, obviously, because the dragon that made all of us sits there. Stupid. That's why.
Duh.
Duh.
Of course we're gonna
human.
We're
About
gonna
religion.
backfill our science with religious explanations. Duh.
Duh. Jeez.
Anywho.
Stupid monkey.
Okay. All right. So start
Project, discussion, or discovery.
I've already got a project going, so it feels kind of weird to do a second project.
As many projects as we want, bitch.
True.
Yes, that is accurate. All right, so
But it's not to limit you if you want to do a project.
no, I don't want to do a project. I want to discuss. So Kate, just let me do my thing. There is a disease amongst the local fish that has been discovered, like a wasting disease, where the one where the starfish just pull themselves apart. And it's
not fish tuberculosis.
Yeah, fish consumption. Fish-sumption.
Fishilosis.
That's a
tuberculosis.
Portmanteau. And it threatens. It
makes the fish really hot.
Pesculosis.
It defines aesthetics for
pesculosis.
Pesculosis.
Pesculosis would probably, yeah.
There we go. Good job, James.
Yeah.
Thank you for cutting that off.
In any event, it threatens to overtake and overwhelm all of the fish in the area unless something is done to stop it. And for now, it has reduced the abundance of fish.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right. We end things on a high note there.
Challenging.
Way to go, me.
All right. So that is
Love it.
we're 9 weeks in.
Mhm.
So we have one
It's almost the full
project.
season.
Yeah, we have one project that is 2 weeks out.
Mm-hmm.
That is the airships that are being
okay.
researched.
Mm-hmm.
And
The
then-
energy-based air travel, which is not necessarily airships.
and then the tunnels beyond into the tunnels beyond the silver mine. There's the name of your one shot, Katie. Is 1 week out.
Cool.
And that is where we will end things. And we'll do this again. It may not be with the same configuration of players. It might be. But yeah, I plan on going through this whole year. And baby, Drakus ain't the only continent in Ascensia, so we could do these forever if we wanted to. But yeah, I thought this was a lot of fun and accomplished some stuff. I hope y'all enjoyed yourselves. I did.
This is really cool. Thank you.
Yeah, of course. What do we got coming up? I think next week is supposed to be Tabletop Turntable, which has gotten really shaken up over the last little bit. Just schedule snafus here and there. But our amazing Meg is going to be running Final Girl, which is a solo RPG, which is very cool, and we look forward to seeing that. Anything else on the calendar coming up?
What's the Once Upon a One Shot? Who's running the next one for June?
That's a good question.
Oh no!
No, I just have to. Is it you?
I think we might be taking the month of June off, and our next Once Upon a One Shot is in July. If looking at the Discord channels is an indicator.
I was like, there's no way that Meg forgot to schedule something in June.
No.
Okay, July. Great. We're taking a month off from Once Upon a One Shot.
A summer break.
Oh yeah, we are. We are taking the month off from Once Upon a One Shot. Yeah, I was like,
Good job. Thanks, Michael, for checking our notes.
Yeah, I'm checking the calendar. It's not on the calendar.
I'm hopeful to bring back Soundbarden at some point. We'll get back to that. Very
super fun. You know what I'm hopeful to bring back? We should do Coalescence again at some point.
Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe we can do that.
50 years later. Some characters will be horribly aged, and some won't. It'll be real weird.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was fun.
Anyway, that's not here nor there.
Yeah. All right. Well, for James, Erika, Katie, and myself, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for playing with me, guys. Meg, we missed you, and never stop playing.
Bye.
Bye, everyone. Hold on, I gotta find there it is. We're